a longbeard. All right, back here on my property today, and I already got one goblin. Me and my girl were out here this morning, and we almost killed one. I'll tell you a little bit about that later, but I had to drop her back off at the house. Just pulled back over here and just heard one gobble, so we're gonna get down here and see if we can't get on them. Well, this is gonna be our setup for the midday. A little bit how our season's gone so far. So Youth Day, I brought my little girl out here to this. This is our property, and we had 3 birds hammering. Well, she's still young, I'll say that, but we caught a bird into 15 yards, and he stood there just as pretty as it could be. But she couldn't quite get on him with a gun. He gave us about, I don't know, 7 or 8 seconds, but she just couldn't quite get on him, which not unexpected for a 4-year-old. But anyways, and then yesterday started our main season. Me and my cousin, we went out to a wildlife management piece of property I've had really good luck with in the past. But we walked that whole thing all day, and we never heard a bird, didn't see hardly any sign. And we covered a lot of ground. We covered, I don't know how many miles, but we walked all day, so however many miles that is. And then today I came back over here. It's Saturday. I came back over here with my little girl again, but I was going to be the one shooting this time. Well, I get down. Let's see if I can turn around. We kind of set up down there. Anyways, we had a bird hammering back here, and he kind of eased his way up this way. And so I left her down there, and I crawled up to these, on the other side of that brush pile right there. I crawled up there, and he came out way up here and started walking down the line. Well, he came into about 60 yards and was just walking straight down my gun barrel, straight at me, and right on the fence line. Well, all of a sudden he just threw his head up, like a split second, threw his head up, and then got right behind a tree and over the fence line. And I look over, and my little girl's walking up through the center of the field looking for me. So, anyways, buggered that one up today. I don't know. I could have shot him, but I didn't feel like I killed him yet, if you know what I mean. But anyway, so she was tired, and I dropped her back off at the house, and we had 2 other birds gobbling out here this morning. So down here, we're just going to kind of sit, call every once in a while. Like I said, we just had one gobbling over on the other side of the creek, so we'll see if he comes in or not. But see how it goes, But I'm just going to sit here. The birds have been using my property a pretty good bit, so I'm just going to sit here and call every once in a while and just kind of see what happens. But pretty day. It's a pretty Saturday in April, so we're going to get back at it. I'll holler at you if anything happens. I have probably 100+ hours on a diaphragm call, and I still sound horrible. Like every day, right in the last 4 years, I've been trying to get good at it. But like even right around the truck at work, I'll sling it in and just call for like hours a day. Still sound rough. I've killed probably 5 or 6 with a box call, and then a slate call. I've killed 20 or so. Last year I killed my first bird using this, called him in with this. This year I decided I'm only going to try to use the diaphragm call to turkey hunt with, just to get better at it. Because wind instruments, I'm horrible at wind instruments, and I would consider this a wind instrument. So, but anywho, crazy. We're going to try to get better. I will say though, I fooled the bird last year and the 2 this year with a diaphragm call, so you don't have to sound like a pro, I guess. I don't know. But sticking with the diaphragm call just because hands free, stay on the gun, you're trying to film as well, it's just hard to run a slate or a slate call's my jam, but it's hard to run a slate call or a box call. So nice when you just keep it in your mouth and call as needed. But we're moving a little bit. Swing into this tree. Pretty sure I just heard the same turkey and he moved way back up that way. The other side of this creek, there's a pretty thick field that comes up on a hardwood ridge. And he walked that ridge way back, maybe another 400 yards, but I just heard him gobble again. Pretty sure that's him. But we'll sit here a little bit longer and see what happens. See, I've got a funeral I gotta get to pretty soon. But we'll see. Just had one gobble down in there. He's probably 200 yards out, but just gobbled. He is moving around. I just heard another hen go. Oh, he had me shaking like a leaf. I don't know how much I got on video because he just snuck in. But I just smoked the boys. Yes. Yes, sir. We got it. Got it. Yes. This is not the same bird that was gobbling across the creek. This is a totally different bird, baby. We freaking just smoked it. I've screwed up so many times this year on being able to kill birds and not found them, but not been able to put them down when they've been right in our laps and bow. Look at that, son. We got us a longbeard. He snuck in right behind me, and I heard him walking through the woods. I thought it was a hen. Having an adrenaline dump right now. he comes sneaking and I was like, I'm gonna turn the camera on. I think I hear him walking. And Bo, I turned the camera on and start turning the camera and he's staring right there at me. He didn't see me, but he was sitting there staring in a perfect gap where he could see my whole body. And I was sitting there just shaking like a leaf because he stood there for I don't know how long, maybe a minute, maybe 2 or 3 minutes actually. He might have been more than that. But oh, as he stood there, I'm just shaking like a gosh darn leaf. Bo, first bird on our property. Heck yeah. You don't know what this means, man. I'm so pumped. First bird on our property, dude. Oh, feels good. Whew, feels good. Oh, man. I haven't gotten that shaken up about a bird in a very long time. We walked yesterday, me and my cousin. We walked all day calling and never heard anything, which is fine. That's part of turkey hunting. But I kept telling him, I'm like, dude, when we do get on a bird, man, I was like, it's like, this will make it so much better when we get on a bird. The hard work and hunted all day today. It's about 12 o'clock. Right now it's about 12. And just freaking smoked them. This bird never gobbled. The bird across the creek is way over there. And he was still gobbling a few minutes ago. Just ever, you know, whatever I'm trying to say. Not very often, but he was gobbling over there. And then this bird just sneaks in from behind me. And we rolled him up, baby. Oh, man. I haven't shaken this bad and got this jazzed about a bird in forever. Not forever, since, well, I think I get jazzed every bird, but this one, man, this one gets me excited. But oh, man, yeah. What a gorgeous long beard. Yeah, heck yeah. I think he's got some heck of spurs too. Yeah, buddy. Got some really nice spurs. You just gotta take a moment and soak it in. This isn't the first turkey I've killed on camera. I've killed a couple, but man, once you kill them, Bo, you just gotta sit here and soak it in. Just soak it up. Oh, a lot of times I like to look back and look at what happened, look where I was sitting, look at the positioning, think back on whatever happened, and just sit here and soak it up. Well, I'm gonna shut this camera off for a second. I'm gonna soak it up, send up a prayer, and heck yeah, guys, I'll get back to you in a minute. So there he is in all of his glory. We've just been hanging out. But I'm about to get back to the house, go show the wife and babies, and go celebrate with them. Hey, I really appreciate y'all watching, for real. I know there's not gonna be a lot of people that watch this video, but for those that do, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. So I'm having a ton of fun making them. It's a good time. So, and it's kind of like a journal for me. I don't know. I kept thinking about it. I was like, I have all these experiences and nobody really knows about them. So I was like, I'm going to just start making these videos and post them and keep it as a journal. If people watch them, great. But for me, it's just really fun. So I appreciate it, guys. And we'll catch you later. Catch you on the next one.